and welcome back to another Fallout 76 camp showcase video. Today we'll be looking at my take on a Brotherhood of Steel scouting camp slash vendor. It's located at the White Springs Golf Course. I'm gonna really start changing up my locations where I build my camps because I do a lot of camp builds here and I'm honestly getting bored of it. So for the entrance we have the Vault 76 door. It's like a heavy vault door. I thought it was pretty cool because the little 76 symbol on the front of it there, it lights up, believe it or not, when it opens. It turns off when it's closed, so you know, it's not really a noticeable feature right away unless you sit there like kind of play with it for a bit. But yeah, we don't got a whole lot of room down here, but it's, you know, open to interpretation. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, if you want to go for a similar design, you can fill in all this empty space as you please. Up here we got a nice little waiting room, you know, because sometimes you go to a vendor and they're just completely like full, like you got 3 or 4 people there already and they're kind of crowding the machines. So I thought I'd make a nice little waiting room area for every other player who happens to show up if the machines are busy at the time. We got nice little treat bowls. It's got one for the liquors and drinks, beverages. We got one for treats. Got this nice little light up tree. Over here we have a nice little spot where you can take selfies with the 3 different thrones, as they were, I'm gonna say. I call them thrones because they pretty much are a throne in their own right, like to each little theme thing, right? You got one for Grognak, you got one for Grelock, you got one for, you know, the Santa Christmas theme. Yeah, I thought those signs were a nice addition. The ones that say exit zone, generator, things like that. Those were a very nice addition. Over here we have a small little building. Another one of the posters you can activate, because if you didn't notice, there was a bunch inside the shop. We got our gold Collectron. Now the big difference between this guy and the regular Collectron, I noticed, is that he collects gold ore, but if you don't have him set for scrap, he won't collect everything, which could be a problem. But if you have him set for scrap, he will collect scrap and gold ore. So you can do whatever with the gold ore as you wish to. You can sell it, give it away, you know. Right here is a little building. It's just like I didn't want just to have the vendor in the tower, you know. I wanted something different. So I designed this little building right here. It has the Symptomatic. I can never remember the name of that thing half the time, you know, to cure diseases for free for any visitors. We got our ally out back here who we can buy medical supplies from. I thought that was a different look for him, you know. Give him the tactical ops suit with that headwear. Over here is the other side of the camp. That Brotherhood of Steel banner just comes naturally with the scouting structure. I made sure to put a coded pass door again on my building. That way I don't have to worry about people trying to break in. You know, they can't pick that lock, right? Got, you know, kind of reinforced. Every door has a lock on it, so, you know, that'd be multiple doors they have to pick. Not much in this area, but I thought this next little section was pretty cool. So over here we have a double door, and you'll see what I mean. See, I think that looks really nice, like having the Vault 76 door open up to the Brotherhood of Steel door and the way that one opens, right? That is really cool, I thought. We have all the basic crafting necessities down here, plus some extras like the Armco ammunition machine here. This is my build I use on this character is a melee and a heavy gunner build, so I usually have that machine generating 5mm ammo for my minigun. As you're gonna notice, you're gonna see like a bit of a little trick I did with a roof piece here. I do not know if that's still possible or if you can still do that, but if you want to try that for yourself, all you do basically is you bring the foundations as close as you can to the scout door. Yeah, the scout tower entrance where the door would be, and then you kind of line those up, right? And then if it still works, you should be able to put, you know, a roof piece clipping through there. Yeah, I got the stash box, like I said, all the crafting necessities. There's my kitty cat watching over the place, just chilling in here. As you see, we'll have light boxes on the roof, and that's what the terminals for, to control that and any switches. You know, if I want to have any of those two doors outside constantly open, you know, so friends don't have to always be, you know, entering the code if they don't know it. Upstairs, you will see I have tried to make a bit of a residential living section with some other crafting, you know, necessities that you need and extras. Once again, we got a power armor station here, which I took some of the, I think, track lighting or whatever, stuck it on the roof to light that up better. We got both our temporary buffs that you can get for free, basically. If you want an extra strength buff, you know, you come over to the bench here, do a couple presses, you know, repetitions, whatever you want to call them, and then, you know, eventually the little icon pops up in the top left hand side of the screen saying that you got a +2 strength buff for an hour or whatever. Same deal with this one. Come over here if you want your extra agility, you know, start, you know, wailing away on this thing, and eventually you'll see the thing in the top left hand corner, which I thought, you know, this was a pretty cool addition also. Like, anything that can give you a buff basically for free without you having to consume an item or, you know, go and craft it and consume it, then yeah, that's awesome. Right there we got one of the vault shelter entrances. Yeah, I didn't like how the stairs led to an open area where pretty much anybody with a jetpack could jump on top of my building and get in, so I blocked it off with a bale of hay. Pretty simple, straightforward, easy. So let's go take a look at the rest of the build. We're gonna close these doors real quick. I love the way those two doors work together as they close, you know? That looks cool. Now we got another vault shelter entrance there, which just gives me quick access to go work on my shelter, which is not showcased in this build, but I'll showcase it in another video. Pretty straightforward shelter for anybody to access out there in case someone decides to drop a nuke on the White Springs, or my camp, for example. I don't know why my ally is foolish and runs over there. Yeah, I give you another view. You can see from here that, well, you can kind of see, like, we got all the light boxes up there, so let's go up to the roof and take a better look. We got our power connectors here, you know, the pylons, whatever you want to call them. Got an artillery for extra fun. There's the bale of hay from the top view. It's a nice view from up here. That's why I thought I would build the scouting tower here. It gives you a really nice, like, it's not like from a top of a mountain or anything crazy like that, but it's still a nice view across the White Springs, you know, in the open sections you can see. Yeah, the view is okay, but it's not the greatest, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this has been my Fallout 76 Brotherhood of Steel scout build. I know it's not the best scout camp you can make, but it's my attempt and take on creating one. I know I probably could have did it better, but, you know, I just wanted to see what I would do, you know, come up with for my first try, you know, doing this. With every camp build I get better and better, that's all I know. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you're having a good new year, well, a better one than last, and I hope you have an even greater day out there. I will see you guys in the next one.